The projects funded by the Green City Startup have been the cause of much buzz in the city of Johannesburg. We caught up with Isabelo, a solar-powered bench which offers free public Wi-Fi. Created by Louise Meek and her partner Adrian Hugo.
Today we're installing the prototype in Maboneng. I mean, the product is quite a complex thing. If you think about it, it's a bench, but within the bench it houses technology, like Wi-Fi, routers, solar-powered USB charging points, batteries. All those things need to be housed within it in a nice, beautiful way, friendly kind of thing. So that was kind of a challenge we had to get to. And also, Louise came to us and asked us to design this bench, and we were very keen. I mean, that's a great idea, and we said, yeah, we'll jump on board and design it. So yeah, we formed a sort of partnership, and we designed the actual bench. The idea around it was to make it, it could be a bench that had to be Wi-Fi enabled, solar powered. Something that activates public spaces. That was the kind of bigger goal. And we had to design a product that can do that. So it's not just your normal run-of-the-mill bench. Everything is sort of one step forward, and you reevaluate it, go a little bit back and forward and back until we get to the final product.
Our first milestone for the Green City Startup was ticked in March when we actually installed this bench on the other side of Maboneng, did a research study with them, and then got over 100 users actually to conduct or to complete a market research survey for Maboneng. So that's been great. And then since then, we've just had a data tracking system that can basically track the number of people logging on, what time of day we're getting peaks in terms of people logging onto the Wi-Fi. So it's been really cool. We originally installed this prototype in May in Maboneng, and then since then it's done a bit of a tour around Maboneng in the inner city, and now we're bringing it back to Maboneng probably for the next 3 weeks to test our software tools. So when users log onto the Wi-Fi, they have to enter a bit of information, and then we ask them a few market research questions. Who uses the area? What kind of buildings would they like to see here in the future? What's the sort of urban space that they want? And then the marketing and development team in Maboneng precinct take that information and will hopefully sort of develop the spaces that actually people in Joburg want to see.
How we went about it is we designed a central column that houses all the technology. You get your seats that attaches to it. And the concept around that is that you can arrange it to fit any kind of space that you want. They can sit on one by themselves, and be in your own space, or you can just turn around and sit sort of your friend sitting next to you, and you can start talking, You'll see the USB charging points. In this thing is also quite complexly designed to be weatherproof. There's a lot of water flowing, if this thing gets wet, where the water flows, and trying to get no drips going inside it and to close it. There's a lot of thinking and development went into that, and trying to give it a sort of like a visual identity and create a brand around it, and create this actual, this thing that can go into the market and become a product, give it life.
The final product won't be made out of wood, it'll actually be made out of concrete, and we're hoping to install that in the next 6 weeks, so sort of mid-August. Yeah, through Resolution Circle they also did great business plan writing and sort of business support. We had a workshop before we got the funding actually, which was hugely helpful. And then I think without the money, there's just no way we would have got this far this quickly. So I think the funding was absolutely critical. Without it, it would have taken a lot longer to get to this point. Yeah, and then I think it's really just been up to us now to sort of hit the ground running and try and get there. Ultimately, where I really want to go is to actually get cities to talk to people that live in cities. So it's about two-way conversations between city planners and key decision makers in how we shape, the cities of the future.